What it do, everybody? This is your proverbial boy Rook, and we are on the I don't know which day, but it's 7th of January. And again, we've got ourselves today a really nice kata, which is 5th Q. I think this is the hardest difficulty that we have ever attempted in the series, and it's called Extract the Domain Name from a URL. Um, as it seems, it's only available in Python, or maybe only for me available in Python, and it's a first exercise that really uses regex, regular expressions. As you can see, its description is write a function that when given a URL as a string parses out just the domain name and returns it as a string. For example, if you got http github.com carbon5/regan, it only says github, or zombie bytes or cnet in other examples. So let's jump into it. Now, as you can see over here, I've already did some research on these topics on how to do it, because when I first saw the description of the kata, I just thought, I have a kind of idea how to solve this, but I don't know how to do it. I just know where to look. So right now we've got two possible solutions, at least that I thought of, and both of them use libraries. And one of them is urllib.parse library, and the other one is regular expression RE library. Now, since urllib library seems more simple to use than regular expressions, let's first do that, or attempt to do that. Now I have never tried to use libraries in this Code Wars terminal, so let's see how it performs. From urllib.parse import URL parse, import URL parse, and now we'll just do the URL, or we're gonna call this function on this string. So we'll say first, as it seems, we'll make a variable, and then we shall put this string as a parameter to URL parse function, and then we shall call the and then we shall call the property of this variable. So maybe we can do this even in one line and be fancy as those guys in the end screen. So we'll just say URL parse URL dot netlog or something like that. Look, netloc, LOC, which stands for network location part, which is basically a synonym for the domain name. Netloc. Let's test it out. Okay. I see how it is. Alright, it's a bit tougher. I guess this kata won't take only 5 minutes. So the first thing is that we got the domain names. I mean the top level domains like .com, .co, .jpg, .com, that shouldn't happen. So let's see this URL lib parse library, how to handle that. Path, params, query fragment, username, password, hostname, scheme. Alright. URL parsed, URL split. This is similar but does not split the params from the URL. General bliss instead of. If more recent URL syntax allowing parameters to be applied to each segment of the path portion of the URL. Separate functions need to separate the path segments and parameters. The function returns a 5-item tuple. Addressing scheme network. Yeah, the thing is that network location is always something dot something. So, I mean, in that case, I would have to use regular expressions anyways to strip out this top level domain part. So let's see if there is anything that just gives us the domain name. Oh, and by the way, I made a mistake then before, because network location part is not a synonym for the domain name. It means domain name dot domain name like .com or something. Yeah, URL lib won't do us any good. We'll have to use the regular expressions. So we'll just say import re and now the oops. So I have just watched like have a little bit more than a half-hour video of Corey Schaefer explaining the regular expressions, and I think this is the best course of action we can currently make, is just to make expression, like a regular expression for the thing we want to find. So we've got, let's take these test cases for example, because these are sneaky ones, because they all start with HTTP, but this one starts straight up with www. So let's say like this is the beginning of the string, and then we have optional HTTP, or I don't know if we can make like an optional, I mean like a segment inside a segment. I don't know. Like they suggested to okay, let's try it in VS Code then. Let's try it. Let's see cd documents programmings and let's just go over there. Let's open code over there. Yeah, but that won't do any good really. We need a directory with a solid test file inside. So let's just say make dir regex test or regex sandbox, and then say change to regex. Alright, and then we say touch text dot text. I know, really imaginative. Now let's open a code, VS Code over there, and if I understand, like first let's write something. Let's write let's just copy and paste. Let's just copy and paste these things over here. Okay. Let's do it like so. Okay. Like so. Like so. hacker.ru. I wonder if that's a real domain. What about you? Okay, so this Control F brings out the ordinary searcher. Match the whole word, match case, alt. Yeah, and this one is for regular expressions. Yeah, so this one just basically emulates the regular expressions. So first, let's start at the okay, let's start at the beginning of the word. Yeah, all right. And then we say element, or like the name of things in the parentheses. HTTP. No results. Why? And then question mark. No? That confuses me a little bit, honestly. That honestly confuses me a little bit. Let's just say HTTP. Okay? And then we, inside of the word, we also put S and question mark. Yeah, it works. Nice. Alright. So we've got that. And then we have dash dash. Alright. So that's all optional. So it's like a 0 or none. And I don't know why that question mark started to match everything. I really don't know. That's why they say regular expressions are hard to understand. Alright. And then we got another one. And then we got a www, which is also www dot dot and that is also optional. So, and this is also, like, both of these are optional. Alright. Now okay. Now we basically have everything, but not slashes, because after this point we are interested in anything except the slash, because when the slash happens we're already accessing a subdomain, so we're not interested in that. But I don't know why is this regular expression comment matching these these things, you know? Maybe that's just like a stupid program or something. I don't know. So the thing is, I also need to look up the commands, the Python commands, you know. So compile thing, compiled into pattern objects, recompile, ignore case, when the backslash play, match, none. Okay, match, compile, span, group, search, compile, iterate. Let's see some interesting methods. Search. Let's see what does search method return. We don't know. We have to find the methods of this regular expression library. Simple patterns using regular expressions. Yeah, this is what we looked at. More patterns. Modifying strings. Yeah, we want to split the screen. Split. Alright, up to this point we've simply performed searches against a static string. Regular expressions are also commonly used to modify strings in various ways. That's what we want to do, using the following pattern methods. So we've got split the string into a list, split it wherever the RE matches. We don't want to do that. Find all substring where the RE matches and replace them with a different string. Alright, and then we got sub, and does the same thing as sub but returns the new string and the number of replacements. Alright, so let's see some examples. So this split everywhere where it's not the word. So this split makes a split everywhere wherever it's not the word, I guess. Oh, and I guess that when you make a regular expression pattern, you must start the string with an R, like an F string, but it's actually an R string. But it's not used, like it's used over there, over here, but it's not used over here. Yeah, that makes me confused. This is a test. Match versus search. The match function only checks RE matches at the beginning of the search, while search will scan the word through the string of the match. It's important to keep this distinction in mind, remember. Right, so let's find if there is a search. Alright, we've got some nice model contents. Yeah, that's what we want. So we got re.compile. Compile a regular expression pattern into a regular expression object, which can be used for matching using its match and search and other methods described below. Sequence equivalent to is equivalent to pattern strings. Okay. Note the compiled versions of the model level matching functions are Tathead. So programs that only use a few regular expressions at a time needn't worry about compiling regular expressions. Alright. Then we got A or SSC debug I ignore case local multiline dot all verbose search, which we just looked. Turn on if no position and string matches this pattern. This is pretty useless because these are just return the location, or maybe where the regular expression pattern produces a match and return a corresponding match object. So this one would be useful, but not enough. Match if 0 or more characters at the beginning of string match the regular expression pattern, return a corresponding match object. Now what is a match object? Have always a boolean of true. Have always have a boolean value of true, never false. Return none. Oh, so it's true or none. Alright. Useless for our case. Full match. If the whole string matches, now split string by the occurrences of pattern. If capturing parentheses are used in pattern, then the text of all groups in the pattern are also returned as a part of the resulting list. So let's see. Like W, if I understand correctly, is regular expression for everything other than words, and we've got always there's always an empty there always seems to be an empty list item, but yeah, this thing just splits stuff into into strings. Now I'm thinking of two things. First, I forgot how simple this task is, because we don't need to collect those like top level, like TLDs, like top level domain names, or just like domain names, but just the domain names. I don't know like how to call this, so I just say TLD, top level domain name. So we can just split the string, like we can just find a string which starts with 2 dashes or www dot and then collect the string towards the first dot, and we just take that, you know. And the second thing that I thought about is why don't these things, oh, they are strings. I thought, why aren't these things represented as strings, but they are, because of this parenthesis. All right, so that's a kind of a game changer, you know, because we can take this thing, like first we say if it starts like we're looking for a string like A to Z lowercase and A to Z uppercase, and it can start with HTTP, like it can start with double dash or W dot, and it ends with a dot, and everything inside, that's what we're looking for, you know. Find all. So let's do it again from the beginning. Search through a string, looking for the first location where the regular expression pattern, alright, produces a match, and return a corresponding match object. Now we've looked at this match object again, and it seems if it is just a true or none thing. Match expand, match group, match expand maybe. I don't know. This is kind of confusing, I have to admit, but hey, that's what you have to do if you want to solve the 5Q kata. Okay, full match split. Now find all, return all non-overlapping matches of pattern in string as a list of strings. Yeah, we wanna get that, you know. So pattern string. So we wanna do like this. re dot find all, and first is pattern, which we yet need to write, and the string, which is in our case a URL, and we return that, and this thing returns the list of strings. So we just say the first element. That doesn't look too pretty, I know, but it's still a solution. So now we need to figure out how to write this like regular expression, and so this is on Wikipedia of some, I don't know, some random stuff. So let's find out how to say regular expressions. So match. It's hard for me to get into the paradigm of these regular expressions. So right now I'm struggling to find an expression for these regular expressions. Haha, I know. Regular expressions. Find a string which starts after x. I don't know, which starts or just starts after. Match start or end of string. Line anchors. Oh yeah, that's yeah, that sounds right. Line anchors. So matching pattern. Line starts with a number. Line starts with a character. Matching pattern. Caret matches the position before the first character in the string. Right after the last character in the string. Matches the position before. Alright, so okay. Program input. System. Match. Fine. Match end of the line. Yo, this is really confusing. Why are this all true? Like, why are like? Ah, okay. Is this like a live thing? Huh? If I say. Like, cause what's the use of educating people on the internet if all the things are then true, you know? True. Like, then anything could be true, you know? Why don't you? Ah, okay. Let's modify it now. Ah, you can't modify it. Ah, you can modify it. Alright. So this thing now doesn't end with a number. So this should be false now, right? Ah, okay, it doesn't change. Okay. Alright. So this thing checks if the thing starts with 0 or 9. Yeah, that's the thing now. Because it just checks if the whole string starts with that. Now I want to find a string that I want to find a string inside of a string that starts with 1. Okay. Regex. Now this is a book. It's called Regular Expressions Cookbook, and we can maybe help ourselves with this, you know, because this is the whole chapter is dedicated to URLs. So it's URLs, paths, and internet addresses, validating URLs, finding URLs within full text, finding quoted URLs in full text, turn URLs into links, validating QRNs, and there's extracting the host. Yeah, that's what we want to do. That's the host, right? Scheme user. You want to extract www from HTTP something. Well, not really a host. We just want a part of the host, but I guess it's similar. And it's explained how to do that in Python, so that's very good. And okay. Yeah, well, this makes me very confused. Discussion. Extracting the host from URL is easy if you already know that your subject text is a valid URL. Yo. This just tangles my brain. Oh, I know this guy. Seen a couple of times. Alright, so let's just to get into the flow. Like whatever, this already takes too much, you know, but I'll just write Python regex exercises, something really simple, you know. Yeah, practice. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Write a Python program that check that the string contains only a certain set of characters. Alright, go to the editor. Okay. Alright, this doesn't make any sense. Where are the instructions? Alright. Next one. Holy Python. Alright. Let's check out some exercises that will help you understand regular expressions better. Exercise 6a. From the list, keep only the lines that start with a number or a letter after this sign. Alright. Type your answer here. So I guess here is the pattern that I have to insert, and the good thing is that this thing has a find all method which we already typed over here, so that is like one stamp of approval that we're in the right direction. And this regular expression is just like, yo Slovenia, what's up? It's over here. Nice. That's where I'm from. Say this. Oh, also some Netherlands. Nice. Yo, only dope countries over here. Like, let's see. All right. Let's focus. Let's focus. Okay, and you have to run this. So it says from the list, keep only the lines that start with a number or a letter after this sign. All right. So we shall say, let's start with A to Z. I mean A to Z, lowercase or uppercase, or 0 to 9, and that should work. Let's run. Let's run. It failed. Actual value, expected value. Yo. Ouch. Maybe we need to make like this asterisk over here. Yeah? Oh shit. Like, does this mean that I can't make another attempt? Does this mean that I have to like reload the whole website before making another attempt? Yeah, probably. Wow. Hehe. Alright. This is a sketchy website. I don't trust like that. Yo, what? Oh, okay. Here is the end of the string, you know. Here is the end of the string. Okay, so this is like this. Then we're looking for this. All right, let's just run this, you know. Let's see what we got. Like, we get nothing. Why do we get nothing? From the list, keep only the lines. Huh. Start with a number or a letter after sign. So, all right, let's use this like caret sign, alt caret, yeah. And we need to copy this shit again and reload the website. So, right, run that. And that makes me feel really dumb, you know. That makes me feel really dumb. But it also inspires me, because instead of working in this shit compiler over here, we can just like use the same method that's over here, but just work over here, you know. Just work over here and work with print statements. So we say our output equals this regular expression method, and then we just say print our output, and that's that. None should equal Google. Alright, so there's just a bunch of empty strings. Okay, Okay. So we say right now we say in this in this search engine we say Python regex. What is the name of this method? Find all example. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Any number. Uh-huh. 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 All right. So it does need an R string. Yo. Is there any mention of an R string? You know what I'm talking about is this R letter before the start of the string. I guess maybe that's how you tell the program that this is a regular expression. Okay. Okay, then we shall use R over yeah. R. And then we shall say if it's a word, like every word, just match every word, you know? Test it out. See what it happens. Now I don't understand why it does that. Now it does pick only words. It picks the word from the whole string and it puts every word into a separate list element. Well, I'm doing a confused. I'm very confused. Escape special. Let's just look another, like maybe this is a wrong number. Maybe this is a wrong method, because it is a find all method. It's just I'll close. No, I won't close that just in case. So we've got R1 re find all. W plus. All right. So we put the plus, which means, if I understand correctly, plus means where is this thing? The plus thing tells us causes to match one or more repetitions of the preceding regular expression. Alright, let's try that again. Now we're finally getting somewhere. Yo, we are almost there. We are almost there, you know. Because right now, if we say, look, if we say return our output and we return the first or actually second element, look, it's green. Will everything be green? Yo, everything is not green, because hyphen should equal hyphen dash site. Fair. www should equal code wars. Alright, yeah, we got a bunch of funny stuff going on. Alright, test pass with this one. I don't understand why. Alright. Okay, didn't. Because, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, but we're getting somewhere slowly. Because right now, actually, at least like most of the tests are green. Most of the tests are green. The sad thing is, we still don't really know what we're doing. I mean, kind of. So. Like this thing just returns us a list of the strings that match this. What if we remove this R right over here? This is not an R string anymore. What happens now? It's like nothing really changed. You see, these are randomized tests right here. Probably. Let's run it again. Let's see. Alright, 25, 24. Oh yeah, these are randomized tests. Alright. This thing. Like, and what if we say that we put this caret right over here? It only takes the HTTP. And if we and there is a problem because there is only one element, so we all right, it starts with that. All right, now we at least know where we are. Let's write a pattern for the whole thing. Let's say it starts, this thing starts with this thing starts with an element which is like HTTP, maybe S, or no, it's like this, HTTPS. Yeah, let's run this. Kabam. Yeah, nice. HTTPS or www. Yeah, nice. And it might start with an HTTP or S, and then I don't know, dvopiche, whatever, or www dot something. Let's see how that goes. Alright, it registered everything. Alright. Right now I thought, why are we writing a pattern for this whole string? But that's the best we can do right now. So we have a thing of A to Z or A to Z uppercase, and also dash, and there can be multiple of them or just one. And then there's a dot. Right, let's test it out. Okay, it didn't register. Alright, why? Because there should be like question mark right over here. Alright, it still didn't register. Now this thing is starting to make me angry. Why? Why doesn't it register? Yeah, now the thing is like half of the time I'm thinking, how is this even gonna help us? And half of the time I'm thinking, yo, am I, like, what's wrong over here? Why didn't it pick up on the, like, this part and to here of the string? So I guess I'm just gonna pause, think about it, and then come back to it. See you later.